Welcome copycats, back to the coffee shop. Today we're going to be talking about pretty much my new favorite game, Blue Protocol Star Resonance. If you guys have been watching the channel, you notice I've been streaming this game a lot, and I've been having some difficulties with it. So we're going to be starting a new series so I can still make content on this game that I love so much. It's going to be about how to grind in my recommendations and stuff like that. So let's get started. I'm gonna pop my stuff down in the corner and we're gonna get started. Boop. So let's start with some basic stuff about grinding in this game. There's a few different ways to do it. We're gonna start with the simple ways for the first part of the series. Simple way is go to this machine every time you beat a dungeon. You'll unlock these areas. Like I said, it's locked by story stuff and it's based on your ability score. These are how you can grind out for your blues and purples and like stuff like this for your gear. Your epic gauntlets, stuff like that. Each dungeon will drop specific things, like for example this one has a chance of dropping a weapon, gauntlets, or earrings. As well as these reforging stones, which are very important later for grinding, for gearing up properly. But for now we're going to start with stuff like this. We're actually going to show you Goblin Lair today, which, as you can see, has a chance of a weapon, gauntlets, or earrings. I already have the gauntlets and the earrings. I still don't have a legendary weapon of my own. So we're going to start with that here in a second. You also get Pioneer Rewards, which I will show you in a minute. So we're going to do a Goblin run. But first, it's very important to know this too. There is an item in this game called Cheer Up Treat. Consuming grants a special effect. Receive triple clear rewards the next time you complete any chaotic realm. It's important to use one of these when you're going to, before you start grinding. And I'm going to run you through Goblin Lair. I'm doing this on single player, so I don't have to worry about other people getting upset with me if I mess up or doing something like that, and I recommend it for beginners. That being said, the NPCs in this game are not the greatest, so the fights are basically the same, but slightly harder on the harder difficulties as the normal difficulties. I'm just doing the harder one because I need the legendary gear for my own stuff. By the way, I am not meant to be fighting in front, but the NPCs, like I said, will not draw aggro on their own. You have to engage first. Just the way the game works. It'd be nice if the NPCs could do a little bit better job here, but it is what it is. First room cleared. So your first rooms are basically all going to be goblins. Then you're going to have this tornado guy. Don't actually have to worry too much about this. Just get close as you can, and then boom. Use whatever ranged ability you can to just touch him, and he will disappear. Grab these guys one group at a time, but oftentimes you end up dragging them all. So it takes a skill tank to pull that off. Warning, word of warning. The combat system in this game is actually to dodge and avoid getting hit. You kill stuff pretty quickly because I am damn near max level. And I do mean, like, right on the thing. Oh, there we go. This has a chance of happening when fighting in the harder dungeons. It's basically a bonus mini-boss. This fireball. At lower levels, it will kill you. For me, it doesn't hurt that much because I am significantly stronger for this than needs to be for this dungeon. But don't do what I just did. That will get you killed. What you want to do is wait in between waves and then get as close as you can, just like the tornado hit him with a ranged attack so he disappears as quickly as possible. This fireball will kill you, and they will do it rapidly. Things popping up, it's because of the build I am. I'm what's called a Verdant Oracle, specifically of the Smite spec. So the more damage I do, the more I heal, basically. So every time I'm hitting the enemy, you'll see the same, in fact, the equivalent amount of damage being healed to my teammate. As you can see, we have the rock guy now. Same concept as did before. Get as close as you can, avoiding the rocks. Hit him with a range. Okay, this was the last group of enemies in this dungeon. Now we got the boss fight. This boss has a pretty simple mechanic. I will gladly demonstrate. I will say it's easier to do with more players, because the NPCs will not do the mechanic, but this demonstration should be easy. Like I said, they will not draw aggro until the fight starts, so now they can start drawing. Unless of course you're the tank, in which case you draw the aggro. Okay. First stage of this boss fight, you're gonna want to just come back here. Come back here. You'll be fine. Cannot hit you back here, so just step back. Instead of getting hit like they all choose to do, because like I said, these NPCs are not decorated. So see the shield. Shield's very important. We're gonna use it right now. Basically, the mechanic of what you're trying to do is reflect that back at them. It does a crap ton of damage, as you can see, if you fail to do that. And it will, if you succeed, it will stun the boss. Very, 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 very useful. You might ult there to avoid that attack, but if you wait here, and you'll see this one will go off first, and now you are safe. Safe to continue. Want to avoid being in the center and go into it as soon as it shoots off, and that's how you can keep yourself safe out of that. So the damage field strength is like saying, oh, treat the center. The reason it's saying that is because there is now a storm outside there. That storm will kill you rapidly. While you really want to try and kill as many of these things off as you can now, favorably to avoid damage if at all possible. I did not succeed this time. There's lots of damage to my opponent. Basically, we're going to keep track of where they pop that up. He is shooting it my way. I'm going to shoot it as far as I can that way, hopefully not redirecting. The goal is to try and do that. That's why I say it's a lot easier with two, because there's two shields that will pop up. The goal is to redirect it back at him behind the shield that he creates. It's easier said than done when you're by yourself, but it can be done. I'm just not able to do it right now. Not because I can't do it at all. I've done it a few times. You gotta be quick. And as most people will tell you, when you're streaming or making videos, you suddenly can't hold it. So in this case, I got a legendary glove, which I don't need, but it's fair, but I don't need any of this. 6 of this, so I would have gotten, I think, if it's 3 times, I would have gotten 2. 6 of the upgrade materials. So basically, you just want to run that over and over again until you get everything that you can get from the goblins. The swords, the weapons you can get from any of these, with this one over here giving you a guarantee if you on your first clear on hard, which is very, very good. I hope you enjoyed this first video of this new series. I hope to do more in the future, covering each and every dungeon. I will see you all in the next one. Farewell, my lovely copycats. Till next time.